Good morning and God bless you all.
God bless you.
Welcome to today's service. And today is Ghana's Mother's Day. And as Ghana is celebrating their Mother's Day, we are all celebrating with them. Our online family, we are all celebrating Mother's Day. And the blessing, the love, the joy that mothers give will always be there. Shall we begin our service this morning? And to begin with, we need to remind ourselves with our protocol. We know the ban has been lifted, but still, the virus is still hanging around. So we have to be careful and take care of ourselves. So should in case anyone feels unwell, we have professionals here. Just give the alarm and you'll be supported. Also, for our health and safety protocols, behind me is Mr. Green. Ahead of me, on the left side, there are 2 doors. Should in case, which I know there wouldn't be, any fire, we all have to come out and meet at the assembly point at Vic Mass, close to Orange Park Avenue. This morning, we are going to start with our meditation. And it's going to be led by our dear sister, as I always call her, Triple AD, Sister Asantwa Ahoga Dofia. After that, then we go in for our vision call, which will be done by myself. And then the invitation. And also after that, an introduction will be made. Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you.
You see, I want the world to know that our mother is here. God bless you.
God bless you.
Ah, my heart is filled with joy. And online family, I know you've been welcome, but I welcome you. And I just want to say today that the mother is in the house. And this mother is my emulation. I emulate her. So if you love me, you would super love her. And she's here in the temple today. And because of her, the song to begin our day would be Joy to the World, 258. Can we please be upstanding? The mother brings joy.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come to. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare her room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior's reign. Let men their songs employ. What fields and flowers, rose hills and plains. Repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. No more the sins and sorrows grow, no thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found. He rules and wonders of his love, and wonders of her love, and wonders of her love.
Thank you, and God bless you. Please, let's
God
take a
bless
seat.
you.
And let's get ready for meditation. Our meditation today is on love. And we will be doing the love activation. Let's sit comfortably, taking in our breath, counting 4 mentally. Hold it for 2, counting 2, and breathe out, counting 6. Feel relaxed in this glorious body temple of you. And for those of us joining us, sit comfortably wherever you are. With the love activation process, you bring to mind the items, the persons, the situations that brought some love in you, where you experienced love. It could be your first toy your mom bought for you. It could be the love of your mother. The love you feel for your husband, your brother, your friend, that colleague. Now let's bring to mind situation, persons that we feel such great love for. Allow you to see this love, hear its sound, taste it, feel it, that tinglish feeling inside you, the jumping self within. When you see this person, when you see this toy or this situation, permit you to feel that love now. Now, whilst you feel this love for this person, mentally state, I feel me loving, and contact this love. I feel me loving. Oh, permit you to feel that now. And as you were feeling this love, the elements were present when you were feeling this love. The air was right there. Now, in this energy of the love that you feel, merge with the element of the air, which was present with you when you were feeling this love. Be the loving air this moment that humanity is breathing. And mentally state, I feel me loving in the God-loving fields of the air. Be the renewal force of love in the soul of humanity now. Permit you to do that now. And now, the sun was right there when you were feeling this love. And mentally state, I feel me loving in the God-loving fields of the fires. The fires that transforms and transmutes. Be that energy of transformation and transmutation this moment. Cause healing in life with your love this moment. Be the loving sun now. Oh, and the waters were there. The nourisher, restorer, purifier. They were right there with you when you were feeling this love. And mentally state, I feel me loving in the God-loving fields of the waters. And be the waters in the homes of humanity, purifying, restoring them to the love of their souls. Be the love now. And Mother Earth was holding you when you were feeling this love. Supporting you. Now merging with Mother Earth. Mentally affirm, I feel me loving in the God-loving field of the earth. Be the stabilizing, bonding force of life. Be the love that bonds humanity together. Holding all together in love. Permit you to feel that now. That you've made to you as love with the elements, knowing that with every in-breath of everyone today and forever, the love of your being fills humanity. With every soul that shall experience the sun, your love shall fill them. And when we shall drink of the waters, love shall be evident as our lives. And when we shall put our feet on Mother Earth, love becomes the embodiment of every human, of every plant, of every animal. Now, with this fulfilled joy in our souls, let's prepare to come out of meditation. Feeling this love that we are in joy. Let's lift our right hand, scratching the back of our left hand to be sure that we are present in our body's temple. And let's do the same for the right hand. Feel you present in your body. And with an in and an out breath, allow your eyes to open, feeling the love that you are. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, our dear sister. Before we empower ourselves with our vision call, I would like to introduce two beautiful souls who are here with us. Our mother and one of our sisters. And as our dear sister took us through meditation about love, our mother is here to give us more love. And it's no one that our dear Guru's wife, sister, mother, auntie, everything, Joan Tete. Let's give her a clap offering. And our dear sister, who was here and COVID, and she's here with us, and no one as Sister Christina ACQUAH Ejewa ACQUAH, sorry, you see, ACQUAH and ACQUAH. They come. Christina ACQUAH Ejewa Amwako. Shall we give her a clap offering? We love you and we welcome you into our midst. And they are so happy with the catering team, the cleaning team, the chauffeur, the car, everything, making it possible for them to feel comfortable in UK. We provided it. So we love them and we welcome them. To begin our vision call, let's empower ourselves. The Etherean Mission Vision Call is a statement of faith. Its message directly appeals to the soul and empowers it. In it is embodied the Etherean Christ vision, which states, see the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. Life is at Congress, working for our highest good and the good of the universe. We are here as conscious and active participants in life effort to establish the kingdom of God, which embraces all of humanity, irrespective of their race, creed, or culture here on earth. We are the divine expressions of God, determined to make this happen through the practical applications of our Christ visions, which adjust us to see the good and the divine in ourselves and in all of life. We declare, no need to be true, that our lives are good. Our good is getting better, and our best shines. We are here on earth to do God and be gods of truth and love. And so we are.
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 God bless you.
God bless you.
Now it's time for the teacher to give us. Oh, sorry. I just been reminded. Now, before we introduce our speaker for the day, we need to have an invitation. And that invitation is going to come from our dear Vigil Minister, Triple AD, Sister Asantua Awoga Dofia. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. The invitation will not come from just me. It will come from all of us. But I think I never get the opportunity to do this. So when I get it, I sometimes want to take it. So bear with me. If today I go a bit off our normal processes. And to online family, I know some colleagues watch it, so I speak to everyone. This woman present in this room, there's something I always say, and I say it so much. Mrs. Drontete, this is how I say it, that whatever she did in her previous incarnation, and I think I told a few people, when they had talked about her, and I'm the least who talk more to her. I always say my conversation with her is always like running away because I don't know. There's something about her. But what marvels me most is what she did in her previous life has been my thinking. What did she do that in this incarnation, she had the most noblest, highest, in any form, man to marry? This has been a question I always say. And anytime anyone would say anything about her, I said, have you asked the question, what did she do in the previous life before this one? And this one, she's come with the greatest of the greatest. So you can imagine how she's going out. And it inspires me so much. And when I see her, I want to talk about her. Because something about her, and I say to people, I want you to discover it. Because I've secretly discovered it. And I think that my next life, I'll be getting there. Thank you, and God bless you. Can we please be upstanding and sing hymn 194, Love Divine or Love Excelling?
Love divine, all love's excelling joy of heaven within, come out to.
Love divine, all love's excelling joy of heaven within, come out, facing us a glorious dwelling all the virtues now revealed. Christ, I am the all-compassion, pure and bounded love I am love, your salvation still the stormy, trembling heart. Breathe, oh breathe, thy loving spirit into every troubled breast. Let us see thy spirit reviving. Let all find the promised rest. Take away the sense of separation, Alpha and Omega, we and of faith as its beginning, God has been and I has gone. Now we work a new creation, pure and spotless may we be. Let us see our whole salvation perfectly restored in thee. Change from glory to glory till the heavens made revealed, till we cast our crowns before the lost in wonder, love, and praise.
Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you. Now it's time to introduce the speaker for the day. And it's no one as our dear brother Samuel Odifo Malam Alaji ACQUAH. He is taking us through today's teaching. Welcome, our dear brother. God bless you.
God bless you. Well, I never knew wearing this makes you a malam. But it's all good. It's all good. I think more of the welcoming has been done. Well, I did my welcoming first at the airport. I had the first hug. Yes, so privileged to have the first hug from our mother and Auntie Christy. We welcome you in our midst. It's always lovely to have the mom around, especially to prepare the way for the father coming as well. Well, I couldn't see Daddy at the airport. He was in there, but I felt him touching the grounds of United Kingdom. So it was all good. Welcome, Mommy, and welcome, Auntie Christy, as well. Today, the message is themed Rhythm of Life. Rhythm of Life. Well, I'm a music man, and I love music a lot. And when I go to events, we have all kinds of music that we play at the event. Sometimes we play high life. Sometimes we play azonto. And sometimes we have the usual gospel, which also comes in various forms. Well, if you have visited other clubs that are non-Ghanaian, you realize they also have their kind of music that they play. When we are playing high life music and you see someone dancing adwa to high life, something comes to mind. What is this person doing? When we are playing, say, azonto, you expect to see the people doing their azonto moves, Yes, that is what you expect to see. When, say, you go to where they do calypso, right? Where they dance with their partners and what have you. You expect people to dance to that particular kind of music. That is how life is also structured. Life has all forms of rhythms. It has so many rhythms that it plays onto us, and we are meant to dance according to the rhythm. Today, we are looking strictly into life. And there is one quotation that our guru always keeps telling us. That is the ultimate of life. And I want to see if we all remember that. I'll start, and then you carry on. I am a unit of life. Carry on. Okay. Yeah. Let's start all over. Yeah. Okay. So, Asantua, you are out. Yes, you are out. You are also out. The rest, Mommy, you are also out. And Auntie Hubie is also out. Brakofi, you are also out. So you know the rest. I am a unit of life. Here to evolve. I've got that one. Service, okay. And the last one, for the promotion of life. So I am a unit of life, here to evolve, to be in service for the promotion of life. In fact, if you want me to sum up the rhythm of life, I'll put it this way. You are a unit of life, here to evolve. Here to evolve into what? Here to evolve into what? We are not just saying it. You are here to evolve into what? God. to be in service, and for the promotion of what? Life. Now, let's take it one after the other. You are a unit of life. That means you are a unit of the whole. You are a unit of the whole. Last week, our dear sister took us through a very beautiful topic, connecting to the you in all life. You are a unit of the whole. And for you to be complete, what do we need? Unity. We need what? Teamwork. I don't know how many of you love football here. You do, right? What team do you support? Tottenham, okay. Chelsea, okay, all right. Okay, well, Chelsea played yesterday. So give me one player in Chelsea. That means you are not a supporter. That means you're
a distant supporter.
Okay. All right. Now give me one player in Tottenham. Harry Kane. Okay, that's right. All right. Now, Harry Kane is a striker in Tottenham. But he cannot all by himself play the whole game, can he? He is a unit of the team, working with other players to make the team run successfully. So, as a unit of life, one thing that we have to come to understand is we cannot do it all alone. So, it is all about what? Teamwork. And how do teams work? Well, in, I think the Euros, was it the one that Saka missed the penalty? Arsenal's player, right? Yes. It was a very tough penalty to be taken. And this young man stood up to take that penalty. Well, we know what happened. He missed the penalty. What did we see other team players do to this young man? They all went around him, embracing him. In our team building or in our teamwork, we are here to support each other's shortcomings so that we can function effectively. That is what teamwork is all about. Obviously, sometimes in a team, when you are watching the game, you realize the keeper may make a certain mistake. He will come all the way out of his box. And you will see one player going all the way behind him to cover up. That is what teams do. You alone cannot do the whole job. Now, let's work something out from the elements. In fact, if it were to be all sunny, would we have life? Would we have gotten life complete? No. If it were to be all rainy, water all the time, would we have life as it is now? Okay, we can carry on with the rest. So, even the elements tell us that one element cannot do it all alone. They have to come together as a team, unite, and make life possible. Now, let's dwell on Etherean Mission UK as a case study. When you are watching football, you realize the 11 players come on the field. The coach will be standing at the touchline with the substitutes also seated. If I should ask you, is that the whole team that you can think of? Obviously, you will know that that is not the entire team. Those who come to the forefront to play the game, they are just a fraction of the entire team. The team includes the cleaners who clean their dressing rooms. The team includes the very ones who cook their food for them. The team includes the very one who washes their clothes. In fact, the team includes the doctors, the nurses, everybody who works as part of the club. But we see the 11 players coming on the field to play the game. Likewise, around here, it is not the vigil minister, It is not the leader, the resident leader. It is not the guru. It is not only the mistakes that makes Team Ethereum Mission UK. When you came here this morning, you realize this place is well swept, isn't it? The seats are well arranged for you. When you come here, you feel that this place is being well kept. All the very ones who do these things are all part of the team. And they are units we cannot do away with. They are part of the whole that make Ethereum Mission UK possible. And to them we say kudos. I know Mama Lizzie always comes to church every now and then with some buffaloot, isn't it? And the first person to ask of a share is who? And the next person is who? The next person after Georgina is who? Yeah. You see, he knows I'm coming to him. That is why. We are all part of the team. And do not, as a member of this team, think your efforts, although you may feel it is small, does not count. If your effort is taken out of the equation, it does not make it what? Complete. So, whatever little effort that you are doing here, as a unit of Ethereum Mission UK, as a unit of life, continue to do it. Yes, never cease to do that. Still on teams. I love teamwork. And teamwork takes us very far. Remember, we are a unit of the whole. And if we are a unit of the whole, and we look at things from the wholeness level, we can see greater things manifesting as our lives. This is how I want us to look at things. As units of the whole, we should connect to ourselves from the whole. I will say connect to each other from the soul level. When you connect to each other from the soul level, you get soul quality relationships. Now, when I connect with you at the soul level, what do I find at the soul level? I find God. So when I connect with you as a unit of life, from the God level, all that I see of you is God unfolding onto itself. Whatever the case may be, when I connect you, I connect to you at the soul level, at the level where I see goodness unfolding as your life. I see greatness unfolding as your life. All that I get of you is soul quality relationships. And that is how we should be dancing to the rhythm of life. We should connect at the soul level. In fact, when you connect at the soul level, you go beyond what the senses tells you. You go beyond what the sense of sight tells you. Well, sometimes you will see someone in dreadlocks. That is more of stereotyping. And the very thing that comes into mind is, this person deals in drugs. This person deals in this or deals with that. You have reduced your connection level. That drug dealer or that person you think may be a thief could be the person that could be your lifesaver. So connect to individuals at the soul level. And don't reduce that. Always connect to them at the soul level and get the very best of them. God bless you.
God bless you.
one thing that I have identified in the rhythm of life, lately, when you watch the very ones, born before computer, but I know you are catching up. There are people who do dance videos on TikTok, on Facebook, and what have you. And every beat in the song, they make a movement with it. Every beat in the song. So even a ACQUAH in the song, this person can dance to it. It's so interesting when I see people able to dance in detail. In fact, when the song is playing and they are dancing to it, you realize that they are very, very good dancers. When you are a good dancer, no matter the song, you'll be able to what? Adjust to it and dance. And that is how life is. Life presents to us so many things. But in all these things that life presents to us, what are we supposed to do as units of life? We have to evolve through all the things that life presents to us. And one of the things that I have discovered is this. What is the point in winning an argument and losing the man? Think of it. Well, one thing that is very common among us is that we are all different. What forms our differences? In our upbringing, in our education, the families that we were born into, the tribe that we were born into. Some of us, we were brought up in other churches before we became Ethereans. There are some people who were belonging to other forms of religions before they became Ethereans. So one thing that is very certain is we are all different beings. And as different beings, we do things differently. That is very common. It gets to a time that I may want to prove that the way I am doing this thing is right. And I want to prove that how you are doing this is wrong. But what is the point in proving yourself right and losing the man? So once again, when you connect at the soul level, one thing you realize is there is no point whatsoever to win an argument, to win a case, and lose the individual. In a Etherean mission, we know one thing for certain. You are the whole of the universe in expression, aren't you? So, what would it profit you if you are to lose a whole of the universe because of an argument? Because of you trying to prove that you are right. So, there is no point in what? Winning an argument and what? Losing the man. And when you are able to do this, you realize that you are the tower of what? Blessing. We are here to serve, aren't we? Very, very interesting. When I discovered this, I said, wow, I have to take it very serious. And what is it? We are all in various forms of employment. We are all serving in various capacities in this life. Some of the services that we do, we don't get cash or money as what? As the reward of that service. And remember, there is nothing that we do in this universe that goes unrewarded. Everything in this universe is rewarded in so many forms. Now, let's say you are a cleaner, right? You are a taxi driver, or you are a shop assistant. Many a time we think, whatever I get out of the job that I am doing to my employers, or whatever service that I'm doing to my employers, that is what I am being paid for. So I limit myself to that. But let's look at things from this angle. You know, we have the Ghana High Commission here in the UK, don't we? Yes, I'm very certain some of us have visited them before. There are some privileges the United Kingdom gives to the Ghana High Commissioner. These privileges that is given to the Ghana High Commissioner, it is not because of the individual, but it's because that individual represents what? Ghana. So whatever privileges that the Ghana High Commissioner gets from the United Kingdom is because the Ghana High Commissioner is a representative of what? Ghana. Now, look at it from that angle and see every service that you are doing to every unit of life as a service that you are doing for whatever brought that individual here, and whatever brought that individual here is what? The universe. So whatever service that you are doing, in whatever capacity that you find yourself, see it as a service that you are rendering to what? The universe. So if you are a cleaner, don't see that service as a service that you are doing for the very one who employs you, but see it as a service that you are rendering to what? The universe. Now let's ask ourselves, how many possible ways can the universe reward the service that we render to it? Can you count? How many ways? The monies that you get from your employer, remember, that employer is also a unit of life. And it is only an avenue, one avenue, from which the universe is using to reward the service that you are giving. So think of the universe and the infinite possibilities that we have in this universe. And ask yourself, if this universe is to reward me for the service that I am rendering to it, will there ever be a limit to the possibilities that it can reward me? Sometimes you may get to a certain place and you will receive a certain favor and you ask yourself, oh, do I deserve this? Has it ever occurred to you before? You receive a certain favor. Someone may show you some love and you ask yourself, what did I do to deserve this? Yes, you have done something to deserve that. And it is because of the service that you are rendering to the universe. So, see everything that you are doing, whatever the service that you are rendering, be it in Ethereum machine, be it beyond Ethereum machine, be it a service that you render to someone in the street. See it as a service that you are doing to the universe and feel the infinite field of opportunities that the universe will certainly be rewarding you as per what you have given unto life. We are still talking about the rhythm of life. One thing that is so common among us, every one of us has it. We all have it. And we call it the ego. Yes. As units of life, we all have what we call the ego. And I love it so much when our sister, during the Easter festivities, gave a very beautiful definition of the ego. Edge God out. Let me ask, who created the ego? Who created it? Thank you. God created the ego. It's not Satan, right? Oh, so what did Satan create? Nothing. Okay, all right. So, if we want to be able to manage the ego, who do we call on? I can't hear you. Excellent. So, when we surrender the ego to God, God will be able to help us to manage that ego. In fact, we all have that ego within us. We all have it. Sometimes, yes, just as I said earlier on, I would want to prove myself right in this. How can you treat me this way? Why did you do that to me? In fact, the ego plays so much roles in our lives. But the only way we will be able to manage what we call the ego is to surrender it to that power that created it. After all, if you want the best service for your iPhone, you don't take it to Samsung, would you? So, if you want the best service for your iPhone, you take it to what? Apple. So, if you want to know how you will be able to what? Manage the ego, you surrender it to that power that created it. And that power is what? Is God. To me, I have realized the ego is the last straw that when you are able to manage, you will be able to fly so high in your evolution. The ego, when you are able to surrender the ego to God, you are able to remain humble, even no matter how much or the height that you reach in this life. Because when you surrender the ego to God, you realize that even irrespective of how much you know in this world, as compared to what there is to be known, what you know is what? Negligible. And that takes me to the next point. Life is always in the business of teaching. And as such, we should never, ever cease to stop learning from life. And I love it so much when our guru keeps telling us within his circles that when he finishes watching how things went during service in Ghana, he watches how things went in UK as well. How many of us watch how things go after here? When we go home, we watch service in Ghana. How many of us watch the crystal service in Ghana? How many of us do that? Okay, all right. Well, you are in Ghana, so you watch that in Ghana. Do you watch ours as well? Oh, you watch it, right? Okay. When you come there, let me know that you are there. Yeah.
She does. Yeah. She'll put a comment.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Do you watch that of Ghana? No. Okay. All right. You see, life is forever in the business of teaching. I will say life is the professor that never goes on what? Retirement. It is always teaching us something. And as such, we must always be open to learn from life. And we should not limit the avenues from which life will teach us. Life uses all of itself to teach us. There was this young man who was caught for drink driving. And when he was caught for drink driving, he was, arranged to come to court. And this man, I think he had gotten so much of life, so he thought whatever comes of life, he doesn't care. On his way to court, he went to the off license, and guess what he went to buy? Another kind of beer. He was caught for drink driving. And going to the court hearing, he went to the off license to get what? Another kind of beer. He wanted to top himself up before he gets to the courtroom. When he came out of the off license, he saw a shabbily dressed man. And this man told him, "What? What are you going to drink? This is going to kill you. This will destroy you." Now, he looked at this man from top to down, and he almost insulted him. But when he paused and he reflected on all that has been happening in his life up to that point that he is even going to court and still about to drink. He threw the drink straight down into the bin. Life has taught him something, isn't it? After all, look at the universe. Look at the world that we live in. We started with mobile phones that were so big. We started with computers that were so big as this room. Now, with this phone, we have it all right here. What does it tell you? It tells you we are living in an ever-expanding universe. We are living in a forever expanding universe. A universe that is forever expanding into greatness. A universe that is forever expanding into what? Awesomeness. So why live in an ever-expanding universe with a closed mind? How many of us listen to teachings from the Muslims? Yes. Well done, Mommy. How many of us listen to teachings from the Buddhist? How many of us listen to teachings beyond the confines of what? Etherean mission. Do not limit yourself to only Etherean mission. Of course, we have it all, don't we? We have it all. In fact, the mother is arisen as Ethereum mission. The mother is arisen to Ethereum as Ethereum mission that is bridging the gap. Bridging the gap of human senses to what? Divinity. But that is not all. Sometimes you will listen to something beyond Ethereum mission and you realize that, it is not just Ethereum mission that have come to the truth. There are other bodies that know the truth as well. So add up to what you already know. Life is forever teaching us, and we should not, at any point in time, stop learning from life. When we are able to dance, of course, we won't be able to finish all the rhythms of life today. But the very ones that we are touching on today are very, very, very important, that when we begin to use these very ones, even within and among ourselves, this place will be a very beautiful place. This place will be a very, very lovely place, wouldn't it? Yes. So, we should be dancing to the rhythm of life in such a way that life knows that, yes, you are a good dancer. One last thing that I will perhaps talk about today, we often do that. Yes, we often do that a lot, and that is, we tend to be judging ourselves. One job that I find it very, very, very difficult in this world that we find ourselves in is the job of a judge. But I find it very, very, very difficult. Because whatever knowledge, information the judge will stand on to make a judgment is limited information, isn't it? Would we ever know it all about our friends? Would we ever know it all about ourselves? In fact, even on our own, you yourself, do you know everything about yourself? You don't. Do you know perhaps what happened in your previous incarnation? You don't. So even yourself, you don't know it all about yourself. I was trying to understand the science behind what the Bible tells us. Do not what? What does the Bible tell us to do? Do not what? Yes. I was trying to understand the science behind do not judge. In fact, who is perfect here? Oh, perfect. Hands up. Oh, auntie. Hands up. Perfect. Oh, okay. All right. So you keep your hands down, right? Excellent. So,
That close to perfection here.
yeah. Of course. There are close to perfections. But one thing you have to understand is even the ocean, right? The ocean still receives what? Rain. You know what that tells you? The biggest of all rooms we have in this world is the room for what? Improvement. So yes, we love our mommy. Mommy is the embodiment of love. But I know mommy wants to love more, isn't it? Excellent. So we leave the perfection to the ultimate power. And we cease to judge ourselves. Because the judgment that we pass on ourselves is down to the limited knowledge that we have. If we were to have the complete knowledge about ourselves, we will never be judging ourselves. And I work with what Nike tells me. Just do it. Just do it. Because you don't know the entire story, if you can love in that particular moment, love. If you can express intelligence in that particular moment, express that intelligence. If you can express creativity in that very moment, express that creativity. Make that moment a memorable one and step away from you passing judgment on others. Because whatever judgment that you pass on another, you are passing it on a limited level of knowledge that you have. And do you think you are doing yourself any favor when you, based on a limited knowledge on an individual, and you pass a judgment on that person? It's a very, very dangerous thing to do. Yes, we are here as units of life, here to evolve, to be in service for the promotion of life. And in Etherean Mission, we have it all. We have it all, as I keep saying. That will help you to identify what you are as a unit of life. What you are as a unit of life to be in service to the universe. Now, when you identify what you are as a unit of life, you evolve into that for the promotion of life. And I would say the spiritual persona is one of the very basic things that we should all work on as members of Etherean Mission. If I should ask, Mama Lizzie, right, I'll ask you. How do you express in your creativity? Would you be able to tell me? Okay. All right. Can you please pass her the microphone, yeah, so that our online viewers can also hear her?
Okay, God bless you.
God bless you.
Yeah. I know I am, but I know that I'm a loving person, and therefore I'm a caring person. So everything I do, whether it's cleaning or cooking or whatever, I make sure I put love in it, and I make sure people enjoy it with love too.
Good one.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You know, to add up to what you just said, you know, your cooking comes from creativity, right? The buffalo that you bring to Bra Kofi, it's all ways of you expressing your creativity. So when women go into the kitchen and they are cooking, it's creativity at play. How you are able to think of, okay, when I add this spice to it, when I add this ingredient to it, this food is going to taste good. It's all an expression of what? Creativity. So come to that identification of how you express in your creativity. Come to that identification of how you express in your love and how you express in your intelligence as well. When you identify these things, always top up. Always, always top up. Know what and who you are as a spirit being and consciously evolve into that. Yes, we are cosmic divine imperative, aren't we? And what does cosmic divine imperative tells us? Auntie Lizzie, yes? Go on. Please pass her the microphone. Yes, I love what you're saying.
We didn't bring ourselves here, and we could not afford not to be here.
Thank you.
And we can't resist exiting from here. I love that. I love that so much.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You are saying more. The microphone.
It's a question I've been asking for many years as a child. God, why did you bring me here? Or why did you bring us here? For what? But I came to a Etherean mission, and I come to understand it, and I enjoy it. Every day I say it before I sleep.
That's right. Thank you very much, Mommy. So we did not bring ourselves here, did we? And we cannot afford not to be here. In fact, where would you want to be? Would you want to be on Mars? And we cannot afford exiting from here. Whatever brought us here is what? Cosmic divine imperative. Cosmic divine imperative. What that tells you is, you are here, first, cosmic. You are here by the collective power of what? The entire universe. That makes it cosmic, isn't it? You are divine. You are the divine expression of God. And that is what you have to be. You don't have to allow anything to stand in your way of expressing your divinity. And it's a must. And that is why it is imperative. So meditate on this. Cosmic divine imperative. And surrender to what brought itself here as you. And I tell you, the directions that you need to download in order to unfold what you are as a spirit being will certainly be coming through. So with these two practices, your spiritual persona, before you step out in the morning, consciously decide which part of you will be expressing in the day. Which part of you in your intelligence would you be expressing in the day? Which part of you in your love would you be expressing in the day? Consciously decide that. And when you do, be very faithful to life. Dance to that rhythm. If you step out in your caring spirit, dance to that rhythm. Life is very interesting. When you tell life you are a caring person, you are a loving person, you know what life does to you? Life brings moments that will test what you tell life you are. When you tell yourself, today, I want to be a caring spirit. Of course, there are loads of people out there who need care in this world, isn't it? And life will make them come your way so that what you have consciously decided to express in that day, you'll be able to do that. Are you going to fail? No. You don't need to fail. So consciously decide what you want to express in the day and live accordingly to that. We are units of life, here to evolve, to be in service for the promotion of life. And we can only do this when we come to understand what we are as spirit beings and we consciously live to that effect. On this note, I would say, God bless you. Shall we get ourselves ready for the transformative meditation? We have listened to a few rhythms of life. Life is an awesome, awesome, awesome encounter. It's a lovely, lovely encounter. And we have to play. We have to dance to this rhythm of life as per what life wants it to be. In all the messages or in all that was said today, how or in what ways do you intend to use them to enhance your life? In what ways do you intend to use the message that you heard today as a unit of life to help you evolve, to help you be in service for the promotion of life? Feel how your life is transformed when you are able to dance to every detail of life. I was only a channel through whom life spoke through. And in the message, I may have not said what came through you as well. We call it revelations. What are some of the revelations that came as the message went across? And in what ways do you intend to use these revelations to make your life better? In what ways do you intend to use these revelations to make the whole much, much better? As a good dancer, feel you, taste you, dancing accurately to the rhythm of life, knowing what life is calling forth into expression in every encounter that you face. And feel the joy, the excitement that becomes your life when you are able to dance in detail to all that life brings to your forecourt. It's a feeling of joy. It's a feeling of love. And with this feeling, we get ourselves ready to end our transformative meditation. Feel you once again right here in the temple, and feel the warmth of the person next to you. And with your next deep in and out breath, gently allow your eyes to open. And from the place where God has always been God, expressing the love of itself, I bless you. I bless you. God bless you.
Whew. We've been bathed with the knowledge of the rhythm of life. So now it's time for contributions first. I think today we have to give the privilege first to our mother to say the first word. I'm not being partial. When love speaks, the world hears.
As much as I would like to keep cool, calm today, and then listen, observe what is being done in this beautiful center, well, my beloved daughter relative wants me to say something. So let me get up and let Spirit speak through me. The rhythm of life. In fact, I've really enjoyed the sermon. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. And I believe this should be done on a bigger platform. As it was going on, I was thinking of how we play such sermons in Ghana. After you have done it, such teachings, then we take it to Ghana, take it to the platform, because I know that most people in Ghana don't listen to this sermon. I mean, they don't listen to your sermon, your teachings. But this is so great, so powerful. I've really enjoyed it. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. I enjoyed everything, your voice, everything. The rhythm of life. This is the truth. It's everything. This is the very truth. This is what will give you the success you need in every area of your life. It connects you to the vortex of life, vortex of energy. What I love and I pick, it says, why do you win the argument and lose the individual? That is so powerful. That is so powerful. I think we should all take this in, this little bit. I'm sure all of us have got our own bits that we have taken in, we've enjoyed, but this is mine, and I entreat you. Think of it. Because life is made up of, in life, most of the tests we receive are on relationships, relational, test, examination. And it says, why do you lose the man, the individual, and win the argument? Our problems are all based on relationships. So this one is what I've taken. So beautiful, so powerful. Thank you so much.
Well, I have a contribution. And when he said, when you dance, when there's a high life music playing, and somebody is also dancing with ACQUAH, sometimes the ACQUAH and dancing goes with the high life. Even though you see it as different, but it goes. Because some people can have such good rhythm, they can pick up the ACQUAH and the high life music, and it goes. I have an incident that I will tell you. Lately I've been living as a bachelor, and I hate cooking. I've always hated cooking. I don't like cooking. Last week I had one has to be creative, because me, anything goes. So what I'm trying to say is being part of, using the ACQUAH to have a good dance in the high life music. I came home and I had only fish. So I fried the fish. Then I was talking to a lady friend and said, "Oh, what are you going to eat with the fish?" She said, "Why don't you eat kenke or gari or something?" I don't have anything. That's all I had, fish. But there are things in the fridge and the cupboard and everything. Being somebody who, if it was a woman, it would have been more creative. But silly me, I didn't want to be creative. And that, which means I didn't want to dance the high life or even ACQUAH to the proper music. All I saw was there was banana and there was peanuts. So I ate the fish, and then later I had banana and peanuts. And that was my dinner. So I went later, and I realized to myself, well, what a silly combination. Because no woman will say, this is, good meal for the husband or I was not creative enough because there was tomatoes, there was everything in the kitchen, but I did not use it. So whatever opportunity comes your way, you have to, there's a rhythm in life. You have to be creative. It is there for us to use it. If you are not creative, you eat fish, banana, and peanuts. That is not good food. God bless you.
Any more contributions? You must have something.
God bless you. And to top up with what our brother just said, even with what Brother Kofi said, there are some food, even when you put it in your body, the body rejects the food. You start having problem. So in life, whatever happens, we all have challenges. But when it comes, just pause. Pause. Because we always do things in a rush. As he said, winning the argument and losing a soul. We don't pause to rethink about the situation. What if it was me? What if it was me? So sometimes we need to pause. When we pause, the answer will start flowing and we can take the lesson from there. God bless you.
Waiting for any more? I think I would say this. Connect at soul level was one of the comments he said, or one of the teaching. Connect at soul level. I think it's always important to sometimes take off the human heart and connect at soul level. Because when you connect at the soul level, you may sometimes understand the pain. You may sometimes feel what the person is feeling, so there would not be the judgment. When you connect at the soul, you would find that connection to a oneness that is you. And sometimes, let me be truthful, and this is my opinion, so I could be wrong. I stand for correction. Anytime I had seen something wrong, and I have ceased to see it now, it means that that thing is inside me. Anything I had ever said, and I think I said this a lot of times, about the judgment I gave to my dad, when I had said it, I have double of it. Just say, "Oh, Dad, you're not good at this." I'm just 10 times even worse. So now the choice is, I would not see what is not going right, but what is beautiful about this person. There's always something beautiful. I encountered something on Friday, and when you sometimes you feel like you're getting closer, and that's why I said my template. And to have Mami Joan here, it confirms so many things in my soul, because there's something in her soul my soul is seeking, and I'm getting there, and she doesn't know. And I would get there with it. And on Friday, being challenged by a boss, it felt nice. Seconds to act. And my son, my little son, said, Mom, she's really putting you under pressure, because we were on the bus when this call came through that I'm needed. And as ACQUAH, my weakness sometimes is not saying no. But the no that I don't say sometimes is because I can understand your pain. When I don't say no to you, not because I can't say no, but because sometimes I can understand something. So I'll say, okay, I'll do it. And this is me saying, I'll do it. And I would call any cab and I would not get it. So I said, I will still jump on the bus and I'll go and do the service she wants. And this is something that could easily be done by her. But I know her issue. I know where she is from. The pain of her mother, what she holds against her mom and her dad, is what is holding her. And when she acts with everyone, there's confusion at work. But when I come in, something dissolves. So this is me getting into that particular branch that day and saying, I'm here. I've got only 2 hours, but I'll serve. And within the 2 hours, I had neutralized the energy of what is not needed. And work was going on, and I said, if we can all look beyond what is happening here, maybe we'll not be sad. Because people were miserable. But I said, if we can look beyond the person, it's like, oh, she's selfish, she's this. I don't want to say all the things. The judgment that we had passed, let's look beyond people. Because deep inside them is a beautiful self that is needing your help. Something inside everybody is needing you. But as Ethereans, we know better. It's not because we are wiser, because we know better and we have more knowledge. Let's be the ones that would babysit humanity. And when we do it, life would always be beautiful, because life is beautiful indeed. God bless you. Any questions, please? Okay. Since there are no questions, it means that we've all understood it. And we always say the greater self of ourselves will move out from this room to heal the world. So let's get ready for our worship. And if we could please sing the song, permitting us to sit down because we're getting ready for worship. Beloved, let us love. Hymn 129.
Beloved, let us love too.
Beloved, let us
love. Love is of God. In God alone has love its true abode. Beloved, let us love. For they who love, they only are his sons, born from above. Beloved, let us love, for only thus shall we behold that God who loveth us. Beloved, let us love. In love is rest, for he who loveth not dwelleth in night.
Can we sing the last one?
Beloved, let us love. In love is rest, and he who loveth not dwelleth in night.
Let's get ready for our worship. Feeling the love in our souls. Connecting to the message of today. takes the white and the black keyboard, the keys on the keyboard, to play the beautiful songs. Life is a rhythm. Be in rhythm with life. And love does all things. So be the love of life. Now, at this point, join me in consciousness as we invite the angels of light, the elements, to come and support our desires this day. From the eastern quarters, I invoke the presence of the spirit of the air, renewal, vital force of life. We invoke you this minute to come fulfilling God as our very lives. Come announcing into our being the very love of God we are. That our life shall be in harmony with life. We meet you, O God, from the southern quarters, in and through the fires of transformation and transmutation. O great light of transformation and transmutation, come in this hour, transforming in our minds, feelings, and our bodies that which is not true of us. Bring us to wholeness, that the perfect will of our souls and of life is fulfilled in love forever. We meet you, O God, in the western quarters, in and through the waters of restoration and purification. In this minute are we purified and made whole. In this minute are we made restored to the love of our souls. That with every water in our bodies, we are connected to the love of life. And our every desire is fulfilled. We meet you, O God, in the northern quarters, in and through the bonding and stabilizing force of life through the earth. And that we shall know in today we are stabilized in love. Our life moves from glory to glory. Our love becomes the love of life. The God love is the very love of our being. And our every desire is fulfilled in joy. Brethren, with those forces of light present here, let's pray our desires. But in the knowing that desire is fulfilled, it is done. It is done. And it is perfected. Now let's get ready to come out of our worship feeling joyful, feeling love. Let's take a deep in and out breath. anchoring ourselves back in our bodies. Now let's allow our eyes to open. From the center of love and joy, I bless you. I bless you.
I bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Announcement, please.
God bless you. How do we feel today?
Great.
Great.
In great joy.
Because we are all dancing the rhythm of life. And it's all about love. On Wednesday, coming Wednesday, is our crystal service that we are here from 8 to 1. To 9, sorry. It's a 1 hour service. It's a 1 hour service. So we meet here 8 o'clock and finish 9. And Sunday is our service as we all gather here on Sundays. Our mother is here. She will be taking us through from Sunday. Okay. Next week. Okay. Point of correction. Our mother will be taking over from next week. So he wants to have a break. She wants to have a break, so we have to let her feel more comfortable before giving her any assignment. Okay. As usual, those of us who pledged our fundraising from last year, monies are still being collecting for the Brother Kofi. Here is the man, I was a collector. He's collecting the money. And also, our guru will be joining us in a few weeks' time. He's now in America. On 25th, he will be joining us. And we are organizing a retreat that he's going with us. And it's in Welland Gardens. And the date is from 2nd to 5th. The members that has written their names should please make it a point to start paying. And each member is meant to pay £230. Food will be served. So we should all make it a point not to put more pressure on us so that by the time the date is coming closer, we finish paying the fare. It's a month away. Yeah. Less than a month. Yeah. And as we all know, our guru will be coming. And we will have mommy and daddy and sister here. Aren't we happy? Yes. We are. We are all dancing the rhythm of life with them. So I think that's everything that we have to say now. God bless you. God bless you. Our dear mother wants to have a word. Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you.
I know you have all welcomed me in a beautiful, sweet way already, and I've written that on your platforms. In fact, we were overwhelmed with your love, so much love, which started right from the airport. Here in the house, I got here and I could smell the neatness, the sweetness in the space, in this beautiful divine space of God. I could smell it. And I could feel your love and your presence. And I know though you are all busy, you've put in so much effort to make this beautiful space for us. So together, my sister Christy, and I say thank you so much to all of you. Thank you so much. The celestial food, the waters, the drinks. Wow! It was so beautiful. Anyway, I'm very glad to be here. I'm very glad to be here once again with you. Despite COVID, we are conquerors, we are victorious flames of God, and we are here once again as one people. I know you are doing so much, you are doing so well, but know that life is about prospering itself to success. And the only way to do it is to be part, to be in league with this great power, this great life that is doing itself to success. I know you are all doing your individual duties. You are putting in so much effort, persistent work, persistent thinking, planning, all the time here doing something. And all I tell you that you are in league with the success of life. So you are already successful. Amen. You are doing it for yourself. Always remember. So do it wholeheartedly. Go all out. It is about you. It's about yourself in league with the prospering universe. So continue. Don't look at anybody. Just do it and do it. And I tell you, you are blessed. Amen. Meanwhile, what do I say to you? I say to this beautiful divine space of God, Etherean Mission UK branch, I love you. I love you. I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and a nobler cause. And I appreciate you so much for showing up in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. Amen. Ethereans, beautiful, dynamic, sweet Ethereans. I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. And I appreciate you all individually, one by one. I appreciate you so much for showing up in my life and the life of my dear beloved sister Christy Amwako. Thank you, and God bless you. Amen. Amen.
Do you want to say something? Oh, okay. Okay. So it's offertory time. You know, Mom and Stakisi, they've made us full. Joy makes you full. And I've said it, mothers make it all. So Kwame, today, Grandma is here. So let it be your choice. Don't let's choose a song for us. We don't want last week's or Grandma is here. So something, move the spirit. Let us move in spirit for offertory today. Offertory time, please.
Oseye, Miss Oseye,
Can we please say our grace? We pray. The eternal grace of God abounds within my soul. And as the flower unfolds its radiant beauty, so do I unfold the divine attributes of the living God. I am whole, I am complete, and God-directed always. And so it is. Amen. All divine beings, angels, elementals, we called on you and you hearkened. And we know the work of perfection is done. You who are beyond dismissal, we do not as yet dismiss you, but we ask that you return to your higher offices where the Lord God has appointed you to be. And from there, let the sweet fragrance of love and joy reign between us and you until the appointed hour that we shall call you again by any thought, deed, or word that pertains to your calling. You shall give us your listening ear. From the center of purity and love, I bless you. I thank you all for coming. And hey, those at home, Mom is here. You can feel the love. You know what? Even if you work for Nationwide and you are watching, come and see my mom. Come and see her in the body. She's here. Okay? So see you all next week.